The majority of Brits said no. Harry cries his eyes out as Britons claim will boycott his memoir. The majority of Brits will not buy Prince Harry's memoir, new polling suggests. The Duke of Sussex's tell-all book Spare is released globally in the new year as the royal family braces itself for revelations. But an exclusive poll by TechNay shows 55% of respondents would not be willing to pay for a copy. The poll of 1,629 British adults, carried out from November the 2nd to the 3rd, found 30% would shell out for Harry's memoir, while 15% were undecided. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams told Express.co.uk, the launch of Prince Harry's memoir is likely to be an international event. Apart from the Duke of Windsor, who waited 14 years until 1951 to release A King's Story, there is no precedent for this. The number of people who will actually buy the book is simply one aspect of it. It has not yet been announced if it is to be serialized and if Harry will give interviews before publication. It has reliably been reported that the purpose of the book was primarily commercial and that it was originally scheduled for this year, that of the Platinum Jubilee, for maximum impact. It will be translated into 16 languages and the hype will be huge. It has also been reported that changes, possibly substantial changes, were made after the Queen's death. Much of the interest assumes that it will be controversial, because the blurb boasts it is raw and has unflinching honesty. If so, there may well be a price to pay for its popularity, as it will adversely affect the Sussexes' already rocky relations with the royal family. The polling data showed older people were more likely than their younger counterparts to say they would buy a copy. Some 36% of over 64s said they would get their wallet out, compared to 23% of those aged 18 to 34. Tory and Labour backers were fairly equally split, with 34% and 30% respectively saying they would purchase the memoir. Meanwhile, some 32% of Brexiteers and 29% of Remainers were willing to pay for Harry's book. The memoir, of which the title is a reference to the phrase "The Heir and the Spare," was expected to hit bookshelves this autumn. However, there have been reports that the tome was pushed back as the Duke made 11th-hour changes to remove potentially damaging material following the death of his grandmother, the late Queen. The highly anticipated book will be published by Penguin Random House. Is King Charles III planning on stripping Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal titles? That's what one author believes could happen thanks to the release of Harry's upcoming memoir, Spare. According to the Daily Star, author Tom Bower thinks that Charles could be prepared to make the move in the near future. Bower said that over the course of the past 2 years, he has spoken with numerous courtiers and family associates. As a result, Bower is claiming that Charles could take action against Harry and Markle due to the release of their Netflix series and the Prince's memoir. The author alleged, he, Charles, has made various threats to Meghan and Harry and warned that if they go ahead they will find themselves ostracized in a way they cannot believe. And so they are worried. First of all, I do not think their children will get titles if they go ahead and slander the royal family, Bower continued to claim. But they have also got to consider their own titles. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex could be taken away by Charles if they misbehave. While the situation may be a bit confusing following their royal exit, Harry and Markle are technically still royalty. When they left the British royal family as senior working members, they left their HRH titles behind. However, they are still the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Furthermore, Harry has been a prince from birth and is now the son of the reigning monarch. Despite the fact that Charles may strip their titles if they misbehave, Harry is reportedly moving full steam ahead with the memoir. The Duke of Sussex recently revealed even more details about his upcoming memoir. It was confirmed that the title of the book is Spare and that it will be released on January 10, 2023. The cover for the memoir features a close-up image of Harry.